Hey guys, Kevpert here, and welcome to episode 7 of my 1v1 analysis series. So today we're playing someone pretty familiar. This is the first guy I ever played and did my first analysis for. Playing at Swivel Pants, very good player. Using the Octane now, so we'll see an interesting game. One where he made quite a bit of mistakes, and we'll analyze that. And I got a lot of breakaway goals, but I felt very comfortable playing against him. The skill disparity wasn't very high as last time. So let's get started and let's get on with this analysis. Let's go into my view. All right, so first kickoff. This is something I've been working on, but other players are generally better than me at these. Okay, here I'm just gonna back off. And at this point, he's got that boost. He's got that hit. I'm just going to back off and grab this boost and then line up alongside the goal. That's exactly what I want. Just a weak hit towards my goal, and then I can just push it downfield. All right, here, since he's landed on the left side of the ball, I'm just going to start moving right early. So now I'm in a position to get this touch, catch him by surprise. He's done a little backflip, and then this is going to allow me to get back and pick up this boost. Now, he actually surprises me here. So once I get this power slide turn here, I'm trying to just chip it over him because he's encouraged quite a bit. So I boost as much as I can, and then he just does a double jump, and this just kind of ruins the flow for me in terms of being able to attack. So now I have to turn, and, well, he gives me the ball, doesn't he? He went for a kind of an all-or-nothing play in the corner here, trying to play it into the corner for a pass, and he's just come off the wrong part of the corner. So I get an easy breakaway goal, 1-0. But you can see how my power slide turns are already making a difference. They didn't last time because he was much better than me at that. All right, so I just take a little quick glance there. See his positioning, and I do see him rush in, so I think I can get to this ball a little faster than he can, and I am woefully wrong. So the flip is fine, little look there, and then at this point, I try to do, and basically I just turn the wrong way, and which is why I get to the ball late, because I felt like most of the time I'd be able to get this. Let's slow this. Let's slow this turn down because I want to show you what I should have done. And at this point, I can turn right underneath the ball and then turn left. But I kind of do like a 360 turn, and I'm facing the wrong way, and I end up not defending the line. So had I turned left at the end there, I would have been defending the side wall. And then even if he had hit it into me, I would have been hitting it down his line. So that little thing cost me a goal there. On the other hand, you don't have to be so aggressive on the kickoff, but that's just my style. I like to get a lot of goals from kickoff. Okay, here we're going to see a much better kickoff, and we see a very neutral result. The little adjustment I've been making in I call these the L-shaped kickoffs because you start in an L position from the ball. What I like to do is I like to flip, but I like to reach the boost without really touching it. So I barely roll over it, and that lets me get to the ball a little bit faster. And in terms of other people who are just as good at that, it gets a very neutral kickoff. If you're faster than them, you can often win the kickoff like that. All right, here, he just picked up that boost, and now I just have to be patient and kind of hope he doesn't score, because he has complete boost and ball control. He's got it where he can bounce it, and so really, I got to start guessing about where he's going to shoot it. At this point, I have the back open, but he's on the right side of the ball, so I'm assuming he's going to shoot it in front of me, which he does, but misses. Now, he's made a big mistake there, but he's going to take this into his own corner. We saw that a lot in the very first episode. And he gives me an opportunity to hit that. And the reason why that occurred, I like to think, is that here I go really far up, and I know he uses a rear cam, and so maybe he's thought that I'm there, and or maybe he's trying to go for an air dribble and just got away from him. But anyway, this is a bit embarrassing here. This is a pretty poor turn from on my end here. So I've got full boost. I hit this ball, and I just land kind of poorly. Missed the boost, trying to go for the boost to give him the boost. You know, it was just a bit of a mess. And then really he shouldn't be going for that. I've got plenty of boost to go, and you score this. Right, and so you'll see this happen a lot on Wasteland. More so other levels, other maps as well. You just got to give up on these plays. You just got to let them roll up, go get boost, and then just go from there. So 2 breakaway goals from really 2 poor pieces of play from SpongeBob here. So again, we have very neutral kickoff, both going for a fast kickoff, so not surprised there. Here I'm just going to try to line up. And what I end up doing here is I get kind of lucky because I'm pretty slow with lining up alongside my goal. And we'll just slow this down. So I have time to get my boost, but now he's carrying it on top of his car. So this makes me think twice, right? From his perspective, this is really good play. When someone is waiting in net and is adamant about staying there, like they're facing sideways, they're not able to step out, then just carrying it towards the net is a very effective move. If you can get a flick at the right time, you can easily get a goal. So here I see he's going pretty slow, so he doesn't have the ability to get a huge flick, and he does go for kind of like a double jump air dribble type shot. And so I just back off and give myself some room to attack this. So yeah, there's very little danger when players are dribbling at a very slow speed. They're not going to get a huge pop unless they're playing with Batmobile. Okay, so this is really good recovery from him. You know, I love this kind of play, but this is him getting the boost before me. You know, I've kind of gambled and gone for the boost. Now he's able to hit this towards his own side and then get a nice quick turn and then get the goal. Not much I can do about that, especially since I gambled for that boost, try to race in there. Those are races I've generally lost in this game, and you'll see plenty of that. So, neutral kickoff again. We did the exact same type kickoff. Here I'm just going to slowly take this ball. I did hear him actually following me. And so I'm not going to rush this. He went back for boost, and then I can just kind of carry this out. Maybe I can get a bounce dribble. And he kind of faked me out there. It was good defending. All he did was he just threw some boost at me. And he got me to throw away the ball. So, well played. All right, there I just left because I really don't want to be underneath the ball cam as it is. Right, some players would go for a double jump aerial. A smart player in SpongeBob, he would just kind of wait and let me do that really weak hit. So I just kind of back off. Get a nice quick power slide turn. Okay, it's not the best clear, but this isn't very dangerous. But he does have boost now, so. And in those situations, you want to stay very close to the player, right? Because if you give them space, they're going to have a dribble and you have no boost, right? So I have about maybe 12, 20 boost. And I just wait for his mistake. There's a mistake. He accidentally pops it. And so I'm able to just get the clear, get the boost. And then I'm just going to throw a fake jump here, try to get him to commit. And really, I should be scoring this. I hit this way too close to the near post. A bit disappointed with that one. Here I'm just taking this really slow, seeing if he'll pop in here. Looks like he's kind of out of commission, so give me the opportunity to get boost. And here I'm just trying to throw a little fake here and get a shot, and he defends this really well. And what I love about what he does here is he just lines up alongside the end of the goal, right? And now he's able to cover the majority of the goal, which is on the right side, and he's able to do that with a aerial. It's a good save. Nice little pop there. And I'm just super late on that one. It was something, you know, I kind of considered going for and then deciding not to because I was so close to his goal and I would have just hit it into him. Maybe I should have just left there, or maybe I should have just thrown a quick power slide and seen if I could beat him. It's hard to say, but really I should be at least getting a 50-50. Nice quick play from him. I know, I'm reading his play, but I know he's reading mine just as well. So, all right, you saw that same kickoff again. Pretty neutral, little off his, little bit in his advantage, but I'm able to get the hit. I'm able to get the boost. He's carrying it back to his own corner. He's not very dangerous there. Okay, now he is. Now he's got that great power slide turn. He's turned defense into attack. Right now he's on the attack. He can dribble this out. And at this point, you don't want to stay too close because they can easily flick it over you. And you don't want to get too far that they have a good shot on goal. So I say when he gets around to maybe like the final third of the pitch in your own defensive third, I just start boosting to net and then get in that sideways position. All right, he throws this over, not very dangerous, and then that's not dangerous at all. But he does get the boost, which is puts me in a very bad spot. So now I have to be very conservative and defend this honestly, right? I can't rush out. So this is me with 0 boost right now. Done an excellent job starving me. See that he's gone for me, and now he's giving me the opportunity to get a clear, which I don't take. I just get the block there. And now that he's backwards, I have a good opportunity of scoring, if he'll let me do that. And I get the 3rd breakaway goal. So he's really overextending himself and going for plays that he really shouldn't be. Maybe just lacking a little bit of discipline. All right, so I'm just going to back off here. All I did there was I just threw boost at him. I'm never going to dive in here. That's a terrible decision. But it just makes them make their move early so that they don't get the ball on top of their car. All right, so he throws into the corner. I'm okay with this. And here, I've read this really early, and he's doing the, I just call it like corner play, where you try to just kind of dunk this in. And that's really easy to read. And the easiest way to defend this is you see the open part of the goal at the top left here. You just cover that. You don't let the ball get across that. And so as soon as it, gets into my range, and I never let it cross goal, I just kind of dunk it. So now he's got a boost. I'm going to go back for my own boost and then get in a position to save. He's starting away early, but you could see my positioning was pretty good, and it leads to a goal. But we'll just talk about that positioning. Right, bounce dribbles from an angle are very predictable because they're only going to go one direction. It's just figuring out how far to the back post they're going to go. And he throws it really early, so I'm just going to do a little turn and then try to hit this with the front of my car. Just get a powerful hit out and be able to fall it out. And I actually hit this behind him, which results in the goal. So that's the other piece about defending like that. Let's watch this from his perspective. Is whenever you see someone defending sideways on, the weakest part, like the part that's hardest for them to save, is directly above them or behind them. And I managed to hit it just behind, which results in the goal. So you're making serious gambles about where the ball's going to go whenever you go inside your own net. All right, a little bit poor kickoff there. Wasn't able to get my fast one. But I'm just going to cushion this into the corner. I'm not going to flip. I do not want to be out of position. So that's why I just kind of cushion it and go back to net as soon as it looks like he has that advantage. Okay, so I gave him way too much space here, and he really should have scored. Let's slow this down. I kind of went too far out of my net here, which puts me in a really bad spot. I really can't defend anything on the left side of the screen here. And he basically has an open shot, and he can either shoot it above, he can beam it into the top corner. Like, I'm not defending much here, and so I'm pretty lucky that he's able to just put on the corner of the post there. And so he's in a bad spot here. He's going to completely lose all that offensive pressure that he had. He's going to take it back. And I see that he's had a tough time turning there, so I'm just going to step. And the little cue is he hasn't got a full turn, and the ball's a little too close to him, so I expect another pop. I'm able to just get this, grab this corner boost. All right, now I'm in a really bad position. This is how you give up breakaways. So what I do is I just turn, I flip and boost as fast as I can, go back, and I'm able to get back into a good defensive position. Looks like he's very low on boost. I'm just gonna step quickly, take advantage of that boost situation. So I took that boost. He should be pretty low, but he's very good at getting these dribbles. So you can see there, very little small adjustment I made. But as soon as they get closer to my net, I start backing off and getting next to the goal. So you stay close here, and then as they get closer to goal, you start backing off a little more. Okay, he kind of throws it away. It's kind of bizarre. I think he just loses control without boost, and able to just ground this. So that's game. That's against a familiar opponent. Haven't played him maybe in like, I want to say four months, but my skill level's definitely increased, and I think that's a pretty rewarding experience for me, playing against someone who's Grand Champ last season, and basically luckily winning that, and then coming back and then playing a lot better with a lot more mechanical skills this time. So that's gonna wrap this episode up. Maybe I'll do these episodes a little more often, maybe more than once a week, because I'm getting pretty efficient at making these. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to discuss anything related to ones, I'm all game. Just leave a comment, and thanks for watching, guys.